When playing Riptide GP-2, I had a hard time figuring out who exactly the target audience was. Riptide is a racing game made by Vector Unit, the guys responsible for Hydro Thunder Hurricane on Xbox Live Arcade. Riptide is meant to be a similar sort of game as that, only released on mobile devices. However, they've now brought it over to PC for the measly sum of £6.99. The positives are that the graphics have been much updated and improved, with all the PC options, the controller options, and various other bits and pieces in terms of gameplay. On the downside, you can clearly tell this was originally a mobile game, both in the way the game plays and the way it progresses. For a starter, the game auto-accelerates. You can control turning, braking and boost, but you'll always be going forward no matter what. Something that makes sense on a mobile with few buttons, but really isn't needed on the computer. A good thing though, is that this is a very well done mobile game. It has a good amount of content and there's no microtransactions, and it is definitely a full game. Be sure though, this isn't the type of game you can sit and play for 6 hours at a time. In my opinion, this works best as a lunch break style game, and I've been having a lot of fun using it that way, booting up a race when I have a spare 10 minutes to kill. Playing it this way, the game's a lot of fun. You can do a few races, upgrade your jet ski with new parts, colours and designs, and try out a few new races. There's 12 tracks in the game, which gladly will have a slightly different style and layout, though none of them are too inventive and they're all quite linear. The gameplay is fairly solid, though occasionally the controls seem to be slightly unresponsive, but nothing that will break the game. There is a stunting system, which you can use to build up your boosts, which you'll need if you want to get anywhere near the front of the pack in a race. I like that you can unlock more moves and stunts as you progress in your career. It keeps things fresh and always gives you something to work towards. The music is pretty standard, however some of the sound effects are straight up weird. If you crash your bike, instead of hearing a splash sound, you hear the sound of breaking glass. What is up with that? I don't know what was in their heads when they chose that. Interestingly, this game also has a multiplayer mode and a split screen mode. Any game that has split screen is always welcomed by me, and it works well enough. However, I can't comment on the online multiplayer, as it seems I'm the only person online at the time of testing. Overall, if you're looking for a game that is fun to play in small doses when you need to kill a bit of time, you could do far worse than Riptide GP-2. If you're looking for a fully fledged title that you can spend a weekend playing, however, then this isn't for you. At its current price, I definitely think it's worth a look. Don't let the fact that this was originally a mobile title put you off. A good game is always a good game.